When you're buying a used dozer, you have to think about the undercarriage. Today we're going to talk about how a quality undercarriage inspection makes sure you don't have any unexpected repairs. Today we're at the Fort Worth yard with Jake Mast, General Manager of the rental fleet, to talk about undercarriage. We were walking the yard and we found this 850K, 8,000 hours on it, and we noticed the undercarriage looks good, but we found some things that are worth discussing. Jake, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
Why don't you talk about this undercarriage?
So, first thoughts of this undercarriage is it's standing up really nicely. Looks like a new undercarriage, complete new undercarriage, but when you start inspecting it, you realize it's not. If you inspect the pins and bushings, you'll see that they've been turned instead of being replaced, instead of the chain being replaced. What that does for you is it's a more cost-effective means of getting more life out of your undercarriage. This undercarriage will bring you another 2,500, 3,000 hours without having to put a brand new undercarriage on. Now, a few other components that have been replaced are the idlers and the carrier rollers, the sprocket segments, and a few of the bottom rollers. One thing that's going to give a customer that either owns or buys this tractor is the confidence that they're not going to have to put a big investment into the undercarriage when they first take it.
So when you buy a dozer, a lot of times you'll hear people say, well, it's got 50% undercarriage, or it's got a new bottom on it, or there'll be different terms. But really with this one, you could say it's got 50% undercarriage,
Yes.
but without a true measurement, that's kind of a general statement.
Absolutely.
So if you were buying this dozer from anybody, you would want an undercarriage inspection?
Absolutely.
And that would tell you exactly how much life is left.
Yes, sir.
So even though it has the components that have been replaced, some of the bottom rollers haven't been, and that
Correct.
Could be an immediate failure. We just don't know about that.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So pads are new, some of the rollers are new. If this was in our rental fleet, would we do this type of repair, or what would we do?
Absolutely. The secret to undercarriage, especially on dozers, because it can be up to 60% of your operating costs throughout the life of the dozer. You want to squeeze every penny out of your undercarriage you can. That's why you look at turning pins and bushings as opposed to just running it to destruction and replacing the rails. That repair is a lot cheaper than putting a brand new set of rails on. Gives you a little more life and a little more opportunity to make money with the tractor before you make that investment.
So even this repair, which is not a complete repair, could be 20 to 25% of the cost of this dozer if you were buying this dozer.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it's a huge part of when you're buying a dozer to understand the value you're getting.
Absolutely.
And if this was a certified, and obviously this many hours it's not eligible for certified, but if it was a certified John Deere piece, could we have that undercarriage measurement?
Absolutely.
Would that be required for that piece?
Absolutely. It's part of the inspection and evaluation we would do on a certified tractor is an undercarriage measurement.
Okay, so the takeaway from this dozer, like I said, this is one we saw across the lot, is just because it stands up tall and looks good, without digging into the details, you really don't know what you got with an undercarriage.
That is correct.
All right, so anytime you're buying a dozer or an excavator or anything on tracks, get a good undercarriage inspection.
Yes, sir.
My name is Dennis Howard. I'm with RDO Equipment Company. Thanks for joining us today on the track. Jake, thank you for your time and thank you for your expertise. Subscribe to the track on YouTube. If you have questions, connect with me on social media or go to rdoequipment.com/thetrack.